There has to be another way, a sustainable way, for me to make the things I want to make online and not feel like a walking billboard of advertisements constantly trying to sell you things. That has never been my goal, and I hate that this is just what the internet has become. Maybe that's a boomer take from me, I don't know. Why does the default content creator model work well only if you place ads and take brand deals and use affiliate links and sell products while outputting a boatload of content? Like, am I losing it? As a content consumer, I hate feeling like I'm being sold to. I use ad blocks, I turn off all personalization where I can, I turn off tracking and cookies, and I skip sponsorships if they seem shoehorned in or disingenuous or disruptive. I'm subscribed to YouTube Premium and Spotify Premium specifically to get ad-free content. Now, I understand why these things are in place. Ads are helpful for small businesses to spread the word and grow. I found my current job through a YouTube sponsorship, and Lord knows those have been so helpful in growing the company. On the other side, brand deals can help supplement creators in an otherwise financially unstable and uncertain field. I get why we have ads and sponsorships, and I'm not trying to say that creators shouldn't take them where they can and when they align with their values. I'm just asking, is this the only way that this works? Overall, ads ruin the experience for me. It's like, imagine going to a movie theater and there being mid-roll trailers for other movies randomly throughout the film, or listening to a song and halfway through hearing an ad read from the artist.
I wonder if you knew what you were doing.
And by the way, a huge thank you to Victory Gin for sponsoring this song. It's more than just a drink, it's our unity under the party. Thanks, Victory Gin.
5 years later,
If it were up to me, I would have 0 ads on the Path Reacts channel. Unfortunately, I can't because I have no control over the monetization there. The labels claim my videos for using their music, and then they get to choose how many and how often ads play, and they pocket all the money. I just kind of have to let them do that so that they don't take my videos down. Fine, whatever. I hate that too. I think we can all agree that the better option is to support the creators you enjoy directly, and I think we're a lot more receptive to it these days, but there's this whole other can of worms of subscription models that I don't want to get into. Again, I understand why, I just don't understand why. You know what I mean? I don't have all the answers. I just wanted to complain a little before explaining the direction that I want to take right now. 1, the Path Reacts channel will more or less remain the same. 2, I am unpublishing the Patreon. 3, we'll be moving a lot of those Patreon series and perks over to Twitch and YouTube. So the Path Reacts channel format will be pretty much the same. I feel good about the quality of content that's going out there. It's not the best on YouTube, but it's the best I personally can do at this time, and I think I can only get better. I always try to be mindful about the content that I'm putting out. I don't want to waste your time, and God forbid, knock on wood, if I died, I want to be proud of everything that I post. I put out a feedback form for 2023, and the most common criticism I got was that I'm not posting consistently or frequently enough. I'm averaging less than 1 video per month. These videos take a lot of time and brain power for me to make. I get really deep into my rabbit holes and trying to figure out what I want to say about these albums. I put a lot of care into the edits and the audio. I want these videos to be good. Maybe even something you can come back to. Maybe they make you want to listen to the album again. So to have more time to work on these videos, I need to take time away from something else. And after a few months of deliberation where I've kept the Patreon in a sort of limbo state, not charging anyone, not uploading any new content, just letting it sit there and letting me think, I've decided to unpublish the Patreon page so that I can focus on the Path Reacts channel again. It's a great way to financially support creators, don't get me wrong, and I love the community you can build there. I myself am supporting creators through Patreon, and those communities were what made me want to try opening up my own in the first place. However, the videos that I was making as perks took up even more of my time because I wanted to have valuable content available for the people who are literally giving me their hard-earned money. That would be fine if Patreon were the only thing that I was focusing on, but it wasn't, and it shouldn't be. Most of my YouTube audience thought that I had completely abandoned my channel, and that was not the goal. The Patreon was supposed to be a way to support Path Reacts, not the other way around, and I don't just mean financially. What I initially thought was that it'd be an addition to the creative process. I started publishing my notes and reflections as a Patreon perk, which encouraged me to go more in depth and be more thorough with my research. We had further album discussions and behind the scenes stuff. I really care about the work that I'm doing, but it would go unnoticed by the large majority of people who know me on YouTube. It's hard to show that I'm still active when that activity is behind a paywall. I think this system does not work for me. So here's what I'd like to try next. I'm thinking of leveraging the live environment to prop up the Path Reacts ecosystem while also offering a place for me to take a break and relax sometimes, to do things that are not necessarily Path Reacts related. For the last 2 weeks of 2023, I hosted a charity stream over on Twitch, keeping in mind whether I felt it could be useful to continue moving forward, and honestly, I think so. We had great music discussions, also had fun activities that had nothing to do with music. It was such a nice balance. It incorporated a lot of the community aspects that I was looking for through Patreon. I think some of those perks could be repurposed and opened up to the live streams or to this YouTube channel. For example, in my research phase, I could honestly benefit from bouncing my ideas off someone or an entity of someone's, like Twitch chat. Maybe after I've written my first draft of notes and reflections, we could go over them. We could have the after party discussions after their Path Reacts video goes live. We could even go over albums that have been stuck in what I call my unpublished purgatory, album reactions I've recorded but I haven't felt like I have a lot to add to the conversation and turn into a full video. Maybe we could even have some exclusive stream reactions. Who knows? Not me, and I don't necessarily want to make any promises either, but all of this to say that I want to keep trying to find ways to make my idea of content creation sustainable, and something that I would want to watch and engage with. I'm not an affiliate or partner on Twitch yet because I still want to do some testing to see if that's a good option for now. I hope that makes sense. Let's just do our best this year, okay?